Hello, I am Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 5 as Japan. So today the plan is to end the series, get Rome and also Karakorum, that's the last two capital cities that we are missing. Let me quickly check if all our units attacked. Yeah, I think we are done for this turn, so let's just end it. What is this? Great General, stay here. This is a Landsknecht that can stay in here. And you want to peace out? Nope, that's not gonna happen. And now it seems like Rome finally ran out of units because they didn't even send any reinforcements to the front line. We now see like 6 units. Yep, this looks good. Now it's just about taking cities as quickly as possible. How quickly can we take Peshbaldik? That's still gonna take a while, probably. Yeah, our ships are not doing that much damage without logistics. Come on. Actually, it's not too bad. With the help of bombers, is that enough? It should be right. 3, 4, 5. I thought I'd need one more turn. Well, good. That's gonna be another puppet. Did we get anything interesting in that city? Hanging Gardens, actually. Well, it's still a little bit too late for that. Just didn't expect a non-capital city to have anything. What do we move into the city? Maybe one machine gun? Okay, Aretium. Let's move the infantry closer. Where do we start? With bombers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How does it look like with the garrison? 25 hit points. These bombers should be in the range as well, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. The garrison is gone, and we have 6 more bombers up here. Is this a one shot? Should be. Okay. Let's get rid of the pop-ups just in case something interesting shows up that I don't miss it. And how many more attacks do we have? I think enough to actually take the city this turn. Okay. Well, this is a garbage city. I'm just thinking about how do I start the push towards Rome. It'd be nice to get some vision, perhaps. There has to be a city somewhere here. I want to know where. It's probably right here. No, I won't be able to get vision there. There's another city. 1, 2, 3. Actually, why there can't be a city here anywhere. Oh, it's because of the citadel. The border looks so weird. What about our field guns? I mean, field guns, artillery, of course. Well, I'll just get all of them on the road, and when we get better vision around here, we'll decide what we're gonna do with them exactly. So this one is on the road, this one is now on the road, and this one as well. Good. Wait. Alright, I think we can even move all the way to Karakorum now. Anything else? Let's see, the machine gun can move. Wait. What is this? It's just an admiral. And I think our navy is done for this playthrough. Should probably make peace with my ally here. Yeah, we are at the point where we just want to move as quickly as possible. There's no point in thinking about our moves anymore. We just have so many units that can't do anything. But up until now, I had to be careful because the Roman army was pretty big, and he was able to kill some units. How many cities does he have? Still 11. Okay, next. I think there will be a last counterattack. Maybe this turn. I forgot or missed the citadel again. Yep, their last few units trying something. Now we get logistics on our ships. That's a little too late. Okay, social policies. Is there anything that still could make a difference? Attack bonus and 50% experience in friendly territory. Yeah, the friendly territory part means it's kind of useless right now. Spies, whatever. Let's take worker faculties. Come on, this has to be a kill. There. And that's the city that we wanted to reveal. Pillage. Okay, now I need access to Karakorum. So let's move the infantry away, and our gunships can now attack. Just keep moving this way. There are definitely some more cities somewhere. I won't be moving farther to the east. There is no need. I just want to make sure that reinforcements can't surprise us on that side. And now it's probably time for our field guns to get into position. So it's going to be one. Wait, here, 2. 3, 4. Looks good. Do we have any more bombers that can attack? Here we have 5. Oh, first of all, let's kill that embarked field gun. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do some damage to the city. And there's one more artillery that we should be able to use here. Okay, more bombers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, we should have the damage to take the city now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Easily. Actually, maybe not. I can't tank that. I probably already killed something with the tank. Okay, I'll just block this tile, move the infantry, and we'll get ready for next turn. Maybe I could have tried to find a way how to take the city with this infantry, but probably wouldn't find it. Okay, that's the problem when your army is moving even faster than your generals are willing to accept. Then you just forget to position your melee units properly to take a city. Well, wait. And the one bomber can probably... Well, do we even... Where do we rebase? Probably to Groningen. Although I should have a garrison there. There are still those ironclads, so let's make sure. There is no chance Rome somehow retakes the city. Fortify. Yeah, now we don't care about workers anymore. Just want to finish this as quickly as possible. How does it look like with our war awareness? 53 and we still have 122 happiness. I have no idea where so much happiness came from. Sure, why not? If you asked me, I don't know, 2 eras ago, how much happiness I'd expect to have by the end of the game, I'd tell you probably like around 0, and I'd be quite happy with that. There should be... Oh, really? I don't have more bombers. Oh, now we don't have to worry about these 2 ironclads anymore. With 4 ironclads, I don't think that Mediolanum would fall, but it's probably safer to just do it this way. Okay, where do we move our bombers now? So that's 6, and now these 5 will move up here. One, 2, 3, 4. How many movement points? 2 more. So let's block access to Ansum from the east. And how much damage can we still do? Not quite enough. No matter what I do, it's not gonna be enough. So the city will have to wait 1 more turn. And here we can probably start moving all these units towards Turfan. Wait, how does the city has strength 23? Is that the city that Rome liberated like 5 times and basically destroyed it in the process? Thinking if there is a way for me to take the city. I don't think so. Okay. Are we done? I can definitely move some more units, but we don't need it, so let's just fortify the rest. And then the turn. Ideology adopted by Rome. They didn't have ideology still? It just shows how far behind they suddenly fell. They just, I think, grew too much. If they stopped around, I think, 18 cities, they would be in a much better shape, because they, at one point, their happiness just disappeared and they started falling apart. Okay, bombers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 2 more attacks, 3 more attacks. Let's attack once again. Now we take the city. Oh, wait. Yeah, I just pillaged the wrong improvement. Oops. I'm not sure that I can now take the city. Ah, it should work like... Wait. Did I really screw up? Oh, come on. I can't take the city on this turn. Well, even if I didn't pillage this tile, actually, if I didn't pillage the railroad, I still wouldn't be able to do it. So actually it doesn't matter. Where exactly are our bombers? Here. Basically all that we need to do now is send the gunships north. There's another one. Is that it? Okay, and these bombers are too far away to attack Rome, so let's actually, wait. We probably don't want to rebase them. The city somehow has 0 hit points. 2, 3. We can lose it. How is the city, or how did the city end up with 0 hit points? Because now it doesn't matter if I move a general into the city, right? It's gonna be stronger, but stronger with 0 hit points. Well, hopefully they just move away from the city. Fortify everything. Next.
Ireis considerar esta oferta?
Okay, first of all, let's take Turfon. I think this was a mistake. Isn't there something like a penalty when the hovering units end their turn on the mountain? I think we'll take some damage now, right? This could still be quite annoying. There just is no room around Rome. Okay, so here we want to rebase the Zerfon. That's 6. And these are in better shape. How far can they go? Can I hit Ravenna? Now I want the 6 that are in the best shape to be in Ansium. Come on. And let's make sure at least 1 melee unit somehow gets to Rome. Good.
Ireis considerar esta oferta.
How much damage? 2, 3. Do I have to do to the land ship? Good. Actually, let's move even farther away, because this will allow us to send some gunships from this side. And we might even be able to get some field guns into position. That's one. I was convinced that ending a turn on a hill with a hovering unit means we're gonna take some damage in between turns, but it seems that was wrong. There's one more attack. I'll just hit this. Did I attack? Yeah, I did. And I think next turn is gonna be the last. Go. Come on. Wow. How the hell did he take so much damage? Where did that come from? That had to be a naval bombardment. I noticed the multiple cruisers. Just didn't think they would have the damage. This is gonna be close. Attack. Attack. Actually, he may not have the damage this turn. Let's see. Nah, this has to be enough. There. Okay. This was a fun game. The last war... Actually, maybe not the last war with Rome. The first war with Rome. When there was still India on the map. And not as our vassal, as we couldn't get through to Agra. That probably was the best war. But there was some challenging throughout the whole game. So yeah, I kind of enjoyed this one. What do we want to check? Demographics not relevant. Not relevant either. I'll just check the replay. That will show us the whole map. And that will show us where the last Portuguese city was, for example. Let's check graphs first. What is this? Score. What are we interested in? Culture per turn? Yeah. Excess happiness. Minus 171 at one point for Rome. And they never recovered. Arabia was doing quite well. At the point where we were in like really serious trouble, then Arabia had, what, 54 happiness, something like that. That's where they could run away with the game. Food, gold per turn. That's, wait. That gold per turn? Actually, wait, yeah, gold per turn, that's before the expenses are factored in, so... Rome was making a lot of money, but spending a lot of that on the army, and he wasn't really doing anything with the army. Happiness. That's again before the unhappiness is factored in. Military might. Look at that. What is this? Mongolia. Here you can just see how ineffective a large army can be, and you don't have the room to use it. It's more about like the blitzkrieg approach, where you just focus overwhelming force on a small area instead of having huge amounts of units everywhere that can't do anything anyway. This is just the reason why it took so long to kill off all the Roman units. Basically, until like, I don't know, this might be 5 turns before the end, Rome was still stronger than we were. Number of cities, number of known tax. Look how far ahead Arabia was at one point. Here we started to catch up. But at this point, that was what? That was 30. We were maybe like 12. 10, 12 tags behind, maybe at one point. Look at the unhappiness. That's the Roman unhappiness. Even with all the bonuses that the AI has on that day, he still couldn't handle it. That just, look at that. He peaked at 350 unhappiness. At one point, there is no way the AI would be able to handle that much. So, while the changes made it a bit more difficult for the player to like really manage the unhappiness. At one point, I had problems managing the unhappiness. When the AI starts snowballing, it basically, the unhappiness at some point stops the snowballing AI because it doesn't know what to do. You can't really hard snowball as it used to be possible when you can just grow your cities and keep growing them without any penalty. And now at some point, most of your cities have to stop, and the AI doesn't know how to do that. It just keeps growing and just crumbles under its own weight. So if you wait long enough, the AI just defeats itself, it seems. There's still definitely some balancing required for the unhappiness. And the map. Let's see. Rome had a pretty good starting position. There was only one way they could go. And once they won the war with Mongolia, there's nothing that anyone could do to stop them from taking basically their half of the continent. And they also expanded pretty aggressively. They just settled so many cities. Look at that. Look at... Holy... Oh, can I pause? Look how aggressively they're settling their cities. This is before they really started conquering anything, and they already had the city on the border with India. Okay, so that's why they got so out of control. They settled 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 cities before they even started conquering. They had 3 times as many cities as William at this point. So there was no way for anyone to really stop them. I'm surprised that India survived it somehow, because the terrain on the border wasn't that bad. 2, 4, 6. So at the point when we had 6 cities, Rome already had 11. 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, now... Wow. Oh, these cities just popped almost at the same time. 10, he was expanding so aggressively. Two, 4, 6. Arabia never had more than 6 cities. 2, 4, 6, 7 cities actually. Yeah, this was the... Oh, no. That was a misclick. I wanted to pause, but from now on it would have been just us taking more and more cities. But what I wanted to say at the point when I accidentally ended the replay, that was the most difficult part for me of the Let's Play, as we were attacking Baghdad. That was the time when Arabia was fighting someone, Rome, I think, on one side, and we took advantage of that and attacked Baghdad. That was when I was the most afraid that we may actually get into trouble, because Arabia was its strongest with all the camel archers. And we still were not like stabilized. We had problems with our own economy. Our military was in pretty bad shape at that point. So yeah, once we took Baghdad, everything improved, because then I could like use the terrain better for defense. If things went wrong, I could have defended more effectively. The border became shorter and everything became easier, but until then, I was actually quite nervous that we may even lose. If Arabia decided to attack and it was like a bad timing, not coordinated, but Greece and Arabia attacking at the same time, like a coincidence, or maybe even working together, we would be in so much trouble. But well, somehow we managed to handle everything. In the end, we managed to win. It was a fun playthrough. Now I'll take like 1, maybe 2 days off. I'm still hoping that before the next series we will get the new patch. But if we don't, well, I will start in 1 or 2 days. Still, if you have some ideas for the next series, let me know in comments. I now have like 3 ideas that I'm like trying to decide in between. Something maybe like Portugal against warmongers, or Venice domination, or some kind of maybe Brazil in like a tundra map. Those are the ideas, but it's nothing definitive. So if you have more ideas, please let me know in comments. And I'm definitely still open to suggestions. Okay, so this series is over. I hope that you liked it. I hope that you're gonna join me for the next one again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.